Well, I have a lot of questions that I've been asked about Bluetooth keyboards for the HTC7501. So there in the background you see the 7501, and in the foreground you see two Bluetooth keyboards in their cases. I had to put a towel on the table because the table is metal, and the HTC keyboard has such a strong magnetic base that it's very difficult to get it off the table if I don't use a towel to intervene. And it still sticks a little bit through there. So you can look at these two keyboards, and I'll just put them one on top of each other, and we'll take a closer look at them. Now, which one would you think is the bigger keyboard? There they are side by side, one on top of the other, and again, side by side. So let's just get them out of their cases and take a look. So actually, this keyboard is the Stowaway ultra slim Bluetooth keyboard, and it's very tiny. I'll open it up, and there you see that. So let me set that down there, and as a little stand for the PDA. Of course, that doesn't work awfully well with the 7501. Now I'll open the other one up. And this, all nice chrome, is the Stowaway Sierra keyboard, which, as you can see, is a virtually full-sized keyboard. Now we got both in the same picture at the same time. I'll go over the advantages of and disadvantages of each one. Of course, this is a full-size keyboard, and this is, to me, not much better than your keyboard on the 7501. Well, actually, that's an exaggeration, but let me just do some close-up shots of each one of them. You see here you have a full keyboard with all your function keys on the top, and even some extra keys on the side. For your telephone, etc. Now, if we look at the Ultra Slim, you do not have the function keys on the top, and you have to use all sort of or the F keys, and you have to use the function key here, lots, and then combine it with other things to get what you want to do. And I've found that that is very inconvenient. And I haven't run into a situation yet where I couldn't use this full-size keyboard. The Sierra is the keyboard I take around with me. But I will show you one big advantage of the Ultra Slim. As you can see, you really can't hold a Sierra in your hand, and it's not really a good sit in your lap keyboard. But if you absolutely needed to, you can type on the Ultra Slim by just holding it in one hand, and of course it will fit nicely across your lap if you would need to type that way. So the battery is in a little compartment right here, and I'll just tilt that up and you can get to it, and it's not the easiest thing in the world. But you open that, take the little cap off, there's the battery, and you can replace it. Unfortunately, The batteries last maybe 2 weeks, and then you have to replace them, but they're AAA flashlight or Walkman type battery, and the little cap just locks back into place with just a little bit of difficulty, but it's okay. Before you can use the keyboard, you have to make it discoverable so that it can be paired with the device. So you see that little white dot there. You take a stylus and you press the dot until the tiny green light. Now the keyboard is discovered. We'll discuss drivers and operation of the keyboard in part 2 of this video.